Hello. It's really great to be among the like-minded, people who love words as much as I do. Hope you're having a great day. A lot of people ask me how I fell in love with words, and it's something that happened when I was 3 years old. And if you could picture me, I had long braids, really long braids at that time, and I'm sitting on my mother and dad's large bed. It was a king-size bed, and I'm reading a little book called Eloise by Kay Thompson. It's about the little girl who lived in a hotel in New York City. And I had insisted to my mother and prayed to my mother and begged my mother and pled with my mother to read this so many times that I actually memorized all the text. I knew where all the words came and where they came on the pages and how many words were on the page and what type of photographs and illustrations were on the same page. So I could actually take my hand and leaf through the page and pretend like I was reading. So of course I was reading one day to my mother, and I remember this like it was yesterday. I would say, "Mommy, I'm reading. Mommy, I'm reading." And she'd shake her head and she'd hang something else in the closet or whatever she was doing. And then at one point I remember that the little girl, the words were coming out of my mouth, I could see them on the page. The little girl. And I got excited. Really excited. And the little girl lived in a hotel in New York City, and I just was so excited, and I started jumping up and down in the bed, and my mother said, "Stop jumping up and down in the bed." And I said, "Mommy, I can read." And she says, "Yes, dear, I know." I said, No, Mommy, I can read." And I'm trying to explain it to her, and I'm only 3 years old, and I can't express myself very well. Paid up for that in the meantime. And I was thinking, and I saw a newspaper over by my dad's bedstand, and I went over there and I took the paper and I pointed to the word "the" and I said "the," and my mom's jaw dropped to about her knees. She said, "You can read." There was something so satisfying and powerful about that moment, that someone else had put these symbols down on this page and they were trying to say something to me that I could understand. And ever since then, I have been in love with the written word and storytelling, because it's powerful, it's ideas, it's about compassion and new viewpoints and the new broom that sweeps clean. It's about an idea you may have never thought of, or a way of looking at something for the very first time that you'd never thought of it in that way before. For me, it's that expression of storytelling and trying to exchange ideas has pretty much fleshed out, limbed out, described every aspect of my life, except for the time that I spent as a professional athlete.